go outside. Go ahead. I'm just kidding. You don't really need to go outside. But realize this, everybody. Grass, trees, leaves, rocks, mountains, whatever. Take it all in. Really take it all in, because the absurdity of the world, they try to make you think like, they try to take your time and attention away, things like YouTube, things like TikTok, people sometimes, everyone is trying to look for either your attention or your money in some kind of way. And that's what makes Earth so weird. That's what makes everything so fucked up, but realize this, that no matter how messed up the world is, you only get one chance. You only get to go out there and you only get to live once, right? That's what everybody tells you. You only get to go out there and live one time. Nope. You get to live every single day. You only get to die once. You only get to die once. What do we think happens after death? I don't know. And here's the best thing about something like this question. What happens after death? The best part about that question is that it does not matter. To me, at least. Because let's think about it. Let's say I were to live my entire life and then die. Like I am going to. You are going to as well. Well, whatever is going to happen, bro. No matter what. After I die, I'm not going to be here again. You will never exist again. Not on this planet. You will never be yourself again. At least I think. Take a good look at yourself in the mirror. You are one of one. One of one. You are an original human being. Please do not go out there and die some kind of copy. Okay? You probably think to yourself all the time, Matthew, how do I be original? Matthew, how do I do it? You already are. You being yourself. Every word that's coming out of my mouth, every word that comes out of your mouth. As long as you be yourself, add your own twist, you stay calm, you realize it's all on you, you will get somewhere. You will get somewhere. I promise you will get somewhere. Every single human being has two lives. That second one begins the moment they realize they only have one. The moment they realize that they only have one chance. And one day you realize it though. Whether it's through the slow aging of just getting older. Or if it's just you've seen so much death in your life that you know that even after someone dies, the earth doesn't stop. After you die, what will happen? I don't know. But I do know this. If you do have a funeral and it rains on that day, let's say it rains on your funeral, 60% of the people are not even going to show up. 60% of the people are not even going to show up if it begins to rain on the day that you died. Not on the day that you died, but on the day of your funeral. Because the truth is, everybody, nobody cares. Obviously, some people do. And I'm not saying nobody cares, but I'm saying when it comes to the grand scheme of things, when it comes to most strangers, the billions and billions of people that you have never met, it does not matter. It does not. Every single person that you know in high school, you probably won't talk to them ever again after you graduate. Unless you make the choice to. But what does high school have anything to do with death? What does anything have anything to do with anything? Why am I here? Why do I exist? What's my purpose? What is my meaning? Those are all very, very good questions. And I'm going to answer all of them right now. Purpose. You create your own purpose. Listen to me right now. Whatever you think your life is for is what your life is for. Is it not? Think about it. If you dedicate your life to something, if you believe in something, if you love something, if you enjoy something, why not do it? Why not find what you love and let it kill you? Because you know what? One day, everybody, you will not exist. You will not have to wake up and go through the suffering of everyday life, because one day you will be able to, do what you've done for the past couple of days. Because if you want to lay your ass down in bed for the rest of your existence, you better go out and buy yourself a coffin first. Because that is what the dead does. You will sleep when you are dead. Okay? And I'm not saying, oh, Matthew's telling me to never sleep because I'll sleep when I'm dead. No. What I am telling you is I'm actually urging you that this is not a game. That this is not some kind of movie. This is not some kind of show. You're not some kind of main character. You don't have some kind of plot armor. When your time comes, your time comes. Okay? Life is kind of like a glass, an hourglass. You know, it's like an hourglass. The sand is constantly coming through the bottom, but you don't know how much time you have left. You do not know how much sand is on the top. That's what makes life so amazing. That's what makes life so amazing. The fact that it is so unknown. The fact that it is so mysterious. There's so much mystery to it. You don't know what's going to happen next. That is what's so amazing. That's what's so amazing about it. If you knew what was going to happen next, where would the fun be? Seriously, where would the fun be? I'll use an example as like a video game. Let's say you're playing a video game. Let's say you're playing like a ranked game mode, right? And then, before you even start playing, you already know exactly what rank you're going to hit. You're not going to get above that rank. You're not going to get below that. That is the rank you are going to be. That is what is going to happen. What's the point of even doing it? What's the point in even doing it? You see, everybody, what is the point of life if every single thing that you want, you get handed to you the moment you want it? Life needs struggle. Life needs hard days. Life needs bad days to make up for the good ones, to make up for the good times. Do you laugh to have laughed, or do you laugh because it feels good to laugh? Are you living your life because you have to, or because you get to? That is the distinguishing factor, everyone. You are living your life because you get to. You're not saying good morning to your grandparents every morning because you have to, because you get to. Because one day you realize that not only you are getting older, but your parents are getting older as well. There will be a last time where you get dropped off at the movie theaters. There will be a first time for everything too. You know, so don't think if you're sitting here single, sad, depressed, horrible, and feel bad about whatever, that you think this is going to be like this forever. It's not going to be like this forever. It's not going to be like this forever. Because as we explained before, things cannot stay the same forever. Because the only thing that does not change is change itself. Realize that no matter what, you are constantly changing. The things around you are constantly changing. You are constantly changing. Life is constantly changing. Life is too important to be taken seriously. Seriously. This shit is important, man. It's a lot. You know, it's like not a game. You know, if you waste days, you wasted them. You know, you can't add a day onto your life, but it does not mean that you cannot add life into those days. You know, you don't realize what you have until it's gone. You do not realize the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Lock into the present moment. You know, there's a reason why they call it the present, everybody. It's because the present is a gift. The present moment is a gift. And one day you won't have it anymore. One day it will all wither away. And you will no longer be. You know, you'll do thing after thing after thing, just to realize that none of it matters. That none of it matters in the long run. That one day, that everybody you know, every single person has a memory of you. One day in that near distant future, there will be a person that thinks of you for the last time. And that's kind of sad. What does that mean? Well, what that means is walk past the graveyard. Look at all the tombstones. Look at all the names. Really soak in those names. Because you didn't even know they existed, did you? The same way that most people will not even know that you existed. So make your existence worthwhile. Make it something you will enjoy. Because at the end of your life, everyone, you will be faced with the question, did you enjoy your life? And only you will be able to answer it. And the best part is you could lie. You could say you enjoyed your life to your friends, your family, your coworkers, whatever. But only you know if you truly did what you wanted to do, said what you wanted to say, followed your dreams. You didn't. You didn't do any of that. How do you cope with the fact that one day you will no longer be? You cry. You fucking cry. Because there's nothing stopping this train. Life is not given to be survived. It's just not. Realize that one day you will never exist again. That one day you will no longer be. That one day will be your last. Get out there and try to make the best of every single moment. Please. Oh, who is this guy? There's some random guy on the internet telling me to enjoy my life. You could either enjoy it or not. It doesn't matter to me. But who it should matter to is you. So please, you're alive. You're breathing. Regardless of your scenario, that is what is the best thing. Because waking up is better than being dead. Whether you got your leg amputated, whether you have a disease, whether there's something wrong with you, I promise you, all I'm trying to say is that you're alive. All I'm trying to say is that you are alive. And it's possible I might have to cut this video short. Realize that one day you will no longer be here anymore. Realize that one day will be your last day. So just smell the trees. What am I talking about? Smell the air, dude. Just soak in life. Soak it in. Because one day you won't have it anymore. Stay positive. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your day. And I will see you guys when I see you guys. Stay positive.